Well, that didn't take long. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to the Tank Family X4 Baby Streak times 2. Tank Baby Mark II has been born, and she is healthy and happy and hungry. So the whole family is here at the recording station, because the recording station is at the base of my couch, the comfiest place in my house, where my girls belong right now. And have we talked about how powerful the M24 is? I'll show you some things. But let's talk some more about Tank Baby Mark II. She was born on her due date, exactly, at 4:22 p.m. And she kicked off mommy's labor. So I don't know if you guys know how the whole stork thing works, but basically the part of delivering the baby that's like serious mode and the Undertale Sans theme starts playing in the background is after the water breaks, and Tank Baby Mark II broke her own mommy's water. She started it off with a powerful kick and then mommy went into serious mode and squeezed out that baby. So that was the first story I could tell about my new daughter. Her name is Zoe Jane. That's her first and second name. And she is a cutie. She's also really strong and tough, which is good because she's got a really tough big sister. You know what's not tough? The side armor of a Panzer III. Excuse me, I'm a little bit snarfly. After my escapades in the hospital, I'm allergic to like everything in the hospital because of the cleaners they use, so I'm lucky to get out alive. But speaking of lucky to be alive, thankfully the reload rate on that M2A4 was not maxed out. It has a ridiculous reload when you max out the crew, but that was probably a legitimate low rank player. I may be stealing candy from babies in this match, but I am going to have to get used to taking things away from a baby for a while. Tank Baby and her sister are both very explorative. So we'll just have to deal with that as things progress. But we're being very bold here, both in raising our daughters and in capturing this point. We've eliminated all of the competition, and our goal here is we have a daily task to get critical hits to the amount of 4, and a special task to place in 1 or 2 on our team in arcade battles. And this is going to be a very good match. Again, this is my first match back after returning home from the hospital with the Tank Baby. And yeah, it didn't take too long. We stayed at the hospital for just over 24 hours, which is sort of the minimum that they want these days. Nice critical hit, setting fire to that Zero, taking him down. Yeah, hi baby. Little Tank Baby Mark I's pushing her little butt up against me as she explores around my battle station. Hi girl. You are a cutie! So, last night, it was really hard, sleeping through all the work that mommy was doing with the new baby. And she really, mommy really tried to give me as much rest as possible as we get a nice final critical hit on that M16. Yeah, good job, baby. Sorry about the sniffling. I did tell you I have some allergies, right? Anyway, kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I got pretty good rest, but mommy is just like this divine state of sleep deprivation and body expectations as she has to continually feed this little larva. And we're just kind of feeding points to our M24 here, so enjoy. We're going to have, as I mentioned, an incredible match. I think we end up with 11 kills and 0 deaths. So again, if you're wondering if the M24 is a good tank, very yes. Especially at and around its battle rating. I think we're actually in a 3-7 match here. So it performs just fine in that environment. Facing ordinary KV-1s, no big deal. They do have, well, a few weak spots, and we end up facing more medium and light tanks at this BR in this battle, so that works out for us just fine. Strategy with the M24 is pretty much this in arcade. Set yourself up with some good terrain where you can pop into cover quickly, and the good reverse rate of the M24 helps with that. Long range engagements are very possible, especially if you have side shots on the enemies, and especially if they're driving things like the T-26. Goodbye, little Russian baby. Goodbye. Das Vidanya? Ooh, don't get any on ya. The early British tanks really don't have the thickest armor. Don't see a lot of Churchill Mark 1s at this battle rating, but it is possible. But the early, what was that, a Crusader? Something like that. Not a chance. We're flying out in an attacker now, hoping to get some ground kills with our guns and also our rockets. We'll see how that works out for us. Opening up on the Flak Panzer, take him down handily. Rockets into another tank, taking him down. Gunner opens up on someone who was on our tail, but they're not anymore, so that works out just fine for us. And that Soviet tank destroyer does have weaker roof armor, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Nice to see something I can actually punch through in the Soviet tree. I'm looking at you, T-34, with your ridiculous roof armor that just seems to absorb everything. Excuse me. Tank baby's got my keys. That's totally cool. Mommy's looking forward to what I've done narrating so I can help out with the babies. She's getting all comfy and cozy, and little larva baby is doing what she does best, which is to feed until she's sleepy, and then to sleep until she's hungry. Hi, baby. And Big Sis gets along really well with larva baby so far, which I'm just really happy to see. What I'm not so happy to see is a KV-1 looking directly at me. We scoot back and dodge his shot, which means we're gonna beat him on the reload. Another one, and we get, look at that. Look at that. Everything is just turning up for Tank Daddy today. That was a great trap shot. Unintentional, of course, but effective. Now, one of the other fun things you could do in M24 is scouting. And the way scouting works in arcade is a bit different than RB, if you're used to the RB scene. So you can scout anyone that you have line of sight to, or you recently had line of sight to, and you can actually scout them while you're in your third-person view, which is really helpful. I wouldn't mind seeing that ability in RB. I mean, I don't see why not, since you can already scout them through terrain and such, and there's sort of a limited field where that scouting is effective, but it's fine if that's not the way it works. Scouting is a whole lot easier in arcade, but it doesn't accomplish as much of an effect, obviously, since your allies tend to have enemy tanks show up on the radar anyway. And Tank Baby is okay. Good job. She's drawing on some cardboard that I didn't even know was there. So, what would we call this? Anti-airplane came over to watch Tank Baby Mark 1 while we were a bit of lag there, you see, while we were off on our adventures. And she did an awesome job. She even cleaned up our house a little bit, which is totally cool. Totally fine with me. Except I can't find the baby wipes. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Yeah? Precious, Guppy? She said something was precious. She's doing some good artwork over there, and she knows it. And BTR. Goodbye. So, we're just basically killing everything we see here. Having a great time in the M24. And I'm just happy to see you guys again. I obviously won't be as active as I was before the little larva came out, but we'll see what we can accomplish. It's really great that Tank Mommy was able to get some time off from her job at the post office to come and help out. And look at that, we even went through the driver's port of a T-34. I tell you guys, today is our day. M24, kind of a good tank. And now we pull a YOLO on this enemy T-34 who is engaged with our Stug, and we managed to rescue our diminutive compatriot, no problems, finishing off the T-34 for our ridiculous number of kills. I mean, obviously arcade matches you tend to rack up more kills, but I feel like we were having a pretty good day in this one. I haven't had a whole lot of better matches in the M24, so we're getting really close to being able to unlock the TB3M. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. I probably am. The big, huge, ridiculous interwar Soviet monster plane. So the whole tank family could ride on that one. Hi, baby. What have you done? Where have you gotten yourself into? Are you stuck? Yeah. Oh, let's get you off of Mommy's laptop. Up. Good job. Let's get your crayons. Here you go. There you go. And you want the blue one too? There you go. And stories while we were away. How about this one? Tank Baby was very energetic. Auntie sent us pictures of her running away enthusiastically, which is something that she likes to do because she is the scout tank. And she also emptied out all of her box of crayons and then jumped up and down on them to try and break them all. So that was fun. She was just interested in doing all kinds of things while Daddy and Mommy were away. And she was so happy to see us when we got back. That just warms my heart. What you doing?
Bye.
Are you gonna... It's not bye-bye time yet, but say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now you're not gonna say it. You said it once, and you're done saying it. Okay, that's just fine. And this T-34 just refuses to notice us. I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Eventually. Okay, maybe I can just hit your track. Well, that was kind of disappointing. I was sort of hoping to pick up another kill there, but yeah, that number is good. That number is definitely good. What are you doing? Bye-bye. You guys heard her. You can hear her breathing now. She's got the mic right in her face. Anyway, guys, I'm glad you were able to join me for this one. I'm so excited to let you guys know about the new baby that's come to our family, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Check out those results. That was a good battle. Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah? What do you mean I could have done better that time? Yeah, 12 or 13. That's how many you would have gotten. I believe it. I love you.